What's kicking YouTube? I'm the Pokegen and welcome back to another episode of Wi-Fi battles. I don't know what to exactly call this series yet. Today I have a new battle for you guys. My opponent is SykeloneTheGhost. I did live record this, but my audio was really desynced for some reason, and I just kind of failed at it. So unfortunately, it has to be post commentary, but. This was actually a pretty good battle. My team was Assault Vest Cryogonal, Leftovers Musharna, Life Orb Farfetch'd, Mega Audino, Expert Belt Magmortar, and I believe Focus Sash Barbarical. Magmortar wasn't really used in this battle, but I had it in the back knowing that I was able to take on about two of his members of his team, actually three. He has a pretty threatening team. I think the Pokemon that I was really worried about the most was Zangoose. As you can see, he has Zangoose, Lilligant, Mantine, Vileplume, Feraligatr, and Electivire. I wasn't sure if it was a Sheer Force selective Feraligatr because I know its ability is getting released, but I know some people can still get their hands on it somehow. But overall, he does have a pretty bad ice weakness, and also freeze dry. It's super effective on ice types. Ice and water Pokemon too. So he was kind of I kind of felt bad in that sense because just Cryogonal just freeze dried almost everything on his team. It just destroyed. But this was a 3-0. This was a 3-0 battle, and let's just get right into it. So let me just press play. How many turns was it anyway? I'm not sure how many teams. Okay. Oh, it was only 20 turns. Okay. So as we go into this battle, he starts out with the Electivire, thinking I knew he was gonna start with Electivire. I didn't want to start it with Farfetch'd. I wanted to U-turn out, but good thing I predicted that. And as he goes for the Volt Switch, I was like, I can eat it up because I'm Assault Vest. You know, at this point, I completely forgot that I was Assault Vest. I thought that was Leftovers because I had Recover and Toxic on Cryogonal. But, anyway, this move I used Freeze Dry anyway just to get some move up, but it turns out he switched into his Feraligatr, and that was a crit. As Freeze Dry just killed off the Feraligatr, which kind of sucks. His team is also named Flazzy everything. Like, just had Flazzy, or Phasey, or whatever, however you want to say it. And it just had Fuzzy and then whatever nickname. It was kind of cool. I really appreciate the creativity. So, I switched out into Audino because I knew I can eat up whatever hit that I took. But I was scared of the close combat. I was scared of Rock Slide, but I Mega Evolve into Audino, and he ended up going for Facade. So this is a Toxic Boost Zangoose. I was like, oh god, that's the problem. So I just ended up going for Hyper Voice. I have Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, and Draining Kiss. I have it's a modest Mega Audino. I was surprised it did that much damage. I thought it would one-hit KO, but he probably has some special defense EVs invested a little bit. So I ended up just going into Barbarical, thinking that he can take at least one, and he did. But then I didn't realize that Barbarical is just slow as crap and couldn't do anything. Yeah, he just killed off the Barbarical. I couldn't even do anything. Oh wait. He lived with 1 HP, or 14 HP, and they have nice slashing it. Haha, completely forgot about that. But we're not done yet. So he goes back into the Electivire, and I'm just like, all right, Electivire, you killed off Zangoose, the biggest threat on his team. So I was okay with them dying. But now, what did I go into next? Oh yeah, I went to Musharna. Musharna is actually a really good Pokemon, but he's in PU, but he just eats up all these hits. Cause look, he ate up that hit pretty well. I just kept going. I did a Calm Mind, just +1 Calm Mind. He just sat there for like 5 turns, 5-6 turns, and he just floated there like I'm just gonna. I can eat up these hits with no problem, basically. So he did a Thunderbolt spam, as I went for a Psychic spam because I have Psychic, Calm Mind, Thunderwave, and I had Barrier thinking that it was gonna raise up my defense on my team, but it only raises Musharna's defense, and I was like, oh crap. But right now this is kind of a stally part of the battle, so I don't think that crit really mattered on that Psychic. So it was just like a Thunderbolt Psychic spam, so that ended finally. As I recover with leftovers, I'm surprised Musharna is like I said, he just sits here for a while. So he goes into Little Gant. I was like, oh, here we go. I didn't know if Little Gant was a poison type or not, but he went for Quiver Dance. I wasn't sure. I wanted to test out the Thunder Wave attack, and that's a plane going by. Pretty low plane going by, anyway. I ended up going for Thunder Wave as he went for Quiver Dance. I didn't know what the, I know Paralysis is supposed to halve your speed, but now he's up with the Quiver Dance. He basically just negated it. I wanted to test that theory out, so he still ended up being faster than me. He ended up going for Petal Dance, and I lived with 9 HP, and I just went for Psychic Spam still, because that's really all I can do. Even with one Calm Mind up, it did still do a lot of damage, and I was just really surprised by that. And he just kept going for Petal Dance because that's all he can really do. He was locked into Petal Dance. It's that kind of move. It's just like Outrage basically. So I go into Farfetch here, and I knew I can eat up a move, so I just ended up going for Knockoff, and it just knocked out the Little Gant, which I was okay with. I was like, yay, finally, Farfetch is something, and it ended up was being a Focus Sash. I thought it was another. It was another item, but yeah, this is what I said before. The Life Orb, Defiant boosted, it does have Defiant, but unfortunately Farfetch dies here due to Ice Beam, and I was fearing that, but I'm like, you know what, I think I'll let Farfetch die for today. So I just go into Cryogonal, being the awesome beast that he is, and went for Freeze Dry. Basically that was the battle, just Freeze Dry, Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry, and my laptop is going low. Sorry for that. So anyway, yeah, another Freeze Dry spam as I keep going for that, and he goes for Skull, trying to get the burn, but nope, we're gonna eat up all these hits. And I did one more Freeze Dry, and he was basically done. So he has Vileplume left, right? And thinking, I completely forget that Vileplume's pretty bulky, so I'm just gonna keep going for Freeze Dry, literally. So that's literally all the rest of the battle does. I just Freeze Dry everything. But he got the freeze, but unfortunately he thawed out. Well, oh well. Oh well. Let's see. He has Black Sludge recovery, and I just kept going for Freeze Dry. Basically, that's basically it of the battle. He just couldn't really do anything to this Cryogonal, so that's why I kind of just Freeze Dried everything at this point. So, I'm pretty happy with this battle, but then again, there were so many unnecessary crits that that's just Pokemon. You just have to deal with it, and it was really unfortunate on his part. But you know, like I said, it's Pokemon. But alright guys, that's the end, and hopefully I'll have more Wi-Fi battles for you guys next week. I know I've been kind of lacking them, but that's because school and people not wanting to battle. I don't know what that's about, but you know, it's whatever. Whenever I get a battle, I get a battle. Hopefully this week I'll be able to look for them. But, alright guys, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a comment if you did enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe to me if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye.